How do? Welcome back. Yeah. So I went back out yesterday, feeling poorly. Survived St. Neots. I know it did wipe me out last night, but I did survive. So we've made it to York. Happy's here as well. Look, bring a little bit of happiness to the video, eh? Yeah. So York, here for 2 nights. We are gonna have a real good go at this. So it is a revisit to York. We did one trip to York about 17 months or so ago now, but it was so busy because it was Christmas time coming up to, so it was so busy that we didn't really get good videos of anywhere. So we are here to get good videos of all the best pubs of York, and our very first pub is a new visit to us, one that we didn't get to do last time. Pub number 1 of our York trip today, it's the Black Swan, and it is an absolute beauty, as you can see, that one. So this is a former home, and let's wander you over. A former home, and this board outside says that it was the home of William Bowes, the MP, Lord Mayor of York, and that dates back to 1417 when that was his home. So yeah, lovely looking white with timber framing and stuff on. Looking forward to getting in and getting started. The Black Swan up first. Yeah, it's quite incredible. Like everything in York, it feels magnificently old, spectacular in everything about it. I'm just going to take you for a wander around because it's absolutely stunning. Coming from the outside, you walk into an incredibly grand feeling entranceway and stuff like that. The low doors and everything are quite a sight to behold. But it is just, it's got so many different little rooms and each one of them is absolutely breathtaking. Quite stunning. Come through these stone floors. I mean, the amount of people that have walked over these over the years, I bet. Quite incredible. But a dining space, room, just quite beautiful. And the old stairs, they're those uneven, magnificently uneven. That is really sloping. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely breathtaking. Goes out to a little yard and stuff out that side. But the main bar then, I've left Holly in. Is in here. Yeah, fireplace and stuff on there. Yeah, it's amazing looking. So a couple of hours on, I've gone for landlord to start my day. But it's quite beautiful, isn't it? A breathtaking way to start 2 days in York. That was an absolutely wonderful place to start, but we're going to try and do a little bit of variety today. So not all the oldest haunted ones, things like that in York. We're going to just, as we go, wander in and try and get into the ones that we've not done before, no matter what sort of pub they are. So that brings us to stop number 2, which has been a 1-minute walk from the Black Swan around. So the Bluebell is just there. We've done the Bluebell before, but we probably will get in there at some point over the next 24 hours or so again. But we've never done the Stonebow. So this is a Stonegate pub, judging by the mixer flag. Never done before. Looks very, very generic compared to a lot of what we're going to do, but we'll make it stop 2 of the day. It's a very generic, very modern looking Stonegate pub. It looks exactly like I expected it to look when we came in. Plenty of screens, stuff like that. But yeah, it's not. You're not going to find the history of York necessarily in a Stonegate pub. But it is. It's generic. It is what it is. There are 3 hours on. I've gone with the landlord again, 14 here. So yeah, Timmy Taylor's landlord. For me, happy enough with that. But yeah, while we're doing ones that we've never done before, then we have done the Bluebell before. I think we're going to come and do the Bluebell tomorrow, but. For now, let's do the Fossgate Tap. Fossgate Tap is dead opposite where we've just come out of. Nice, big, modern looking place again. But yeah, new one for us that we didn't get done last time we were in York. So start number 3 will be the Fossgate Tap. Yeah, beer-wise, this one is right up my street. So this is a modern craft beer bar. So it's an independent, got loads of lines from Brew York, Vault City, and loads of other stuff on. As soon as this song's finished, I will take you for a beer tour of what they've got on. But yeah, it's pretty good. So plenty of cask offerings and stuff, and the fridge has got an absolute wealth of wonderful stuff in. But I have gone with Yonder's Dip Dive Orange and Cherry Sherbet Sour. Pretty cool. Great looking little place this is. Little wander around the rest of it. Now the music is quieter. But it's a gorgeous looking little place. So proper little craft beer bar with an absolutely banging selection. So yeah, cask, keg, whatever you want. Some great breweries on the bar in here. And a really good little stop off this. I think we probably will go and do, yeah, we'll go and do the Bluebell. Well, while we're here, we might as well do them on this road, might we? It does seem absolutely silly to come out of the Fossgate tap and not carry on going down this road and not revisit Bluebell. So yeah, right next door to the Fossgate tap. We did it on the first trip to York, but it is such a belting little pub. It's absolutely tiny inside, 2 rooms, split, but it's an absolute belter of a pub. Established 1798. It's a little beauty. So yeah, we might as well make that the first revisit of today. The Bluebell is up next. But great little stage. So it's split into 2 sides. It's a cool little place. This is the back room of the 2. As you can see, it's pretty gorgeous. Little room. It's just a very unique little place, this. Great little pub. Coming through to the other side is mega busy, so we're just going to try and have a look in here at the pump clips and things. But what an absolutely phenomenal little place it is. Little fire going. Ah, lovely little doggy.
Don't be inviting friends in.
Oh no, you definitely won't fit any more in here, will you? But what a great little place.
Oh yes, you can.
Yeah.
We know it.
What an absolutely brilliant little pub. And that is the extent of the space you've got in here. Well, I tell you, what an absolutely great little place that is. So it's just one, the Telegraph had that listed as Yorkshire Pub of the Year. So the one that they say are the whole of Yorkshire, and believe me, there are some great pubs in Yorkshire. Some really, really great pubs in Yorkshire. And that's the one that the Telegraph has decided is the very, very best. I mean, it's a bold call. But I mean, I'm not gonna say they're wrong, because it is an absolute gem, Right, dead opposite that then is the Hop, which is another new one on us. Never done this one before, so we are gonna nip in and make this stop 5 of our day. Stop number 5 of the Hop. This one is a Salt and Ossett Brewery pub, and it's pretty spectacular inside. To be honest, it doesn't look like it would look like this from the outside, but it's actually really, really impressive inside. As you'd expect, a wealth of cask offerings from Ossett Brewery, and they're all good as well. Ossett Brewery are a really, really good brewery, and then you've come round to the keg stuff, Salt, and I've actually gone with this. Big Smoke Brew that I've never heard of before, Medicine Man, but it's very, very nice. Look at that. What a great looking place. Sort of have a look around at the rest of it as well, like the barrels and stuff. But the tiling, some of that tiling on the wall and stuff as well, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm very, very impressed by it. Absolutely love these lights and things as well. I think this place is it's got a pizzeria and stuff out the back. There was also look, strawberry trifle sour. I was very interested in, but almost went for. But it's very impressive looking, isn't it? Not necessarily what you would expect a place to look like from what it looks like on it outside, but gorgeous, gorgeous place. Carry on walking down Fossgate. So we've not ventured onto this part before, but yeah, if you walk down at the end of it, you see the Minster and stuff in the background, which is beautiful. Yeah, walk down Fossgate then, and you'll get to Merchant Gate. And we haven't done a Red Lion for. Well, I haven't done a Red Lion for a couple of weeks, I don't think. So, obviously the most recurring name of pub in the UK anyway, and certainly the most recurring one on our crawl. So the Red Lion will be our next stop of the day. Sweet looking little Red Lion. So parts of this beauty date back to 1295. The original side of the pub is on the other side. This the side that I'm stood in, much newer. It dates back to the 1300s. So I don't think I want to sit in this side, because you know, like, it's a bit modern for me, you know. Yeah, 1295, the oldest part of this building, and it's pretty beautiful. Got some ales and stuff on there. I've gone with that Odin's Gold for me in here, but so this is the more modern side of the pub building. This bit dates back to the 1300s. So yeah, little, as you can see, like mega modern feeling side of the pub. that, yeah, we won't spend too much time dwelling on the newer part of the building. We'll have a wander round to the oldest part of the building. Lady around the place is absolutely lovely. But yeah, so this side that we're in now then dates back to 1295. 1295, eh? I mean, the beams and stuff are quite impressive, quite spectacular. It's lovely and warm in here with all the fires. Obviously, that real fire going up the other ends, but yeah, it's lovely and warm in here. But it is quite an exquisite looking building, as you would expect. So, love a red lion. This is probably the oldest red lion we've been in so far, of the 70 odd red lions. So, yeah, this bit then would be 1295, and this fire over here. Yeah, heating the place perfectly. Look at that fireplace. That is quite breathtakingly beautiful. But what a gorgeous little place. Definitely worth coming to check this one out, guys. Also, just learnt while we're here that apparently this fireplace on the modern side of the pub that we're saying, apparently Dick Turpin once hid up this chimney to evade the law. Look at this. Dick Turpin once hid up there. I know it's far too dark for you to see, but yeah, once hid up there. Oh, you learn something new every single day. Okay, obviously we've fallen down a hole of just wandering through York, going to random pubs and things like that. So we're going to start day 2 tomorrow by going to the Blue Boar that we were obviously planning on heading to today. So that one's out the window for today. We're going to keep wandering. We're literally going to go to any pub we find that we've not been in and more today. Which means we come out of the Red Lion and we get to the Watergate Inn, which really did throw us because there was obviously an old coaching inn, but that side of it there that's now a Barber's, that definitely was part of the pub at some point. 100% that was part of the pub at some point. So the Watergate Inn will be our, I think, 7th stop of the day so far. Yeah, sweet looking little place. Again, there are so many in York that could just fall into the shuffle because York is so amazing, and there's nothing wrong with this pub. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, I mean, they would have had landlord on, but it's not actually on at the moment. But yeah, it's York, isn't it? York is full of a wealth of great pubs, and some get lost. This is one of them, sadly. It's a shame because it is a nice pub. So yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a nice enough boozer, quiet but nice. Right, I mean, it's a bit of a shame because that obviously was an old coaching inn at some point, and now it's very generic and nondescript and just not worth bothering with. Sadly, on a York tour, definitely. But a few doors down from there, on the same side, is one that I've been very much looking forward to finding today, which is of course Brew York's brewery, beer hall, and tap room. Yeah. So it is down the end of there, as you can see. Never been here before, so massive fan of Brew York, massive fan of everything about Brew York, to be honest. So have very much been looking forward to finally making it along to the Brew York tap room and beer hall.
Especially with 40 taps.
Especially with 40 taps. Yeah, but I mean, I can't have 40 beers because we've got things to do. But it is down here at the end of the strip, look. So, Brew York Tap Room and Beer Hall is up next. So, the main brewery for Brew York now is a couple of miles outside of the city centre of York, but this is the original brew from 2016 in here, in where we are. And it's quite surreal being in here because I'm a massive fan of Brew York, really am. And it's just, yeah, it's nice being in here. So they still do little brews, mainly cask stuff brewed in here. But as you can see, plenty going on still on this side. So we're going to go upstairs to the beer hall upstairs, and we'll see the rest of it from there. So if you come up the stairs, this is the beer hall, and yeah, what's not to love about the Brew York beer hall? So 40 beers on offer, which is yeah, some pretty stonking choices and things like that. You have to look at the back wall to see some of the things. So you've got the obviously some cask and stuff on up here as well. But just look at some of the offerings that are on that back wall. Pretty incredible. The food also smells absolutely incredible. So yeah, come visit Brew York, guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Right, figure while we're here, we might as well grab some munch as well. Holly's go-to is always a katsu curry, so there are some good looking bits on offer in here. And I do love a ramen, so I am going to go with this. And we will see what the food is like in here as well. Good scran, hopefully. So, here we go. That looks a pretty good ramen to me. Holly goes with the chicken katsu as per.
Drowning in sauce, which is what I like to see.
Drowning in sauce, what she likes to see. I mean, to be fair, they look pretty good to me. I'm aware of how dark it is, but yeah, from Brew York, wandered round to, what's the next pub called? The Phoenix. And when we've come to Dick Turpin's grave.
It says the notorious.
So Holly's got a light on, but as you can see, we are actually at, yeah, they are. So in this little churchyard, so we're going to the pub that we're going to is just over there. You walk into this, so the church is behind here. So this is obviously the churchyard and part. There are gravestones and stuff in the floor. But yeah, if you ever wanted to visit Richard Turpin, if you ever wanted to visit the actual grave of the legendary highwayman, and I've quoted him, much like Tyson Fury has recently, many times, you can actually do that just here in York. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. I've always loved the legend, the Dick Turpin legend and everything like that. Honestly, I can't believe how young he was when he was hung. I mean, I saw the Carry On film with Sid James, where he's obviously in his 50s or 60s when he's filming that. And I've always had this image in my head of Dick Turpin being an older guy. So, no, he was still in his late 30s when he was captured and hung. So, yeah, now I've visited his grave and I feel like I've achieved something in life. Finally, because let's face it, it wasn't this, was it? So, yeah. But anyway, right opposite that, then the Phoenix, near enough opposite anyway, the Phoenix Inn, and the Phoenix Inn is situated literally right here again on the side of the city wall. The wall that goes all the way around York City is quite impressive. Whichever gate you come to and anything, they're all very impressive. But the Phoenix is our 9th stop thus far of the day. So, Camera Pub of the Year for York for 2023. Yeah, easy to see why. Got a really good cast here on selection. And I have gone for this Jazzy Razzy, a raspberry Jaffa Cake Stout. What's not to love about the sound of a raspberry Jaffa Cake Stout? So let's have a wander through. So it is dog friendly. There's a lovely little sausage down there somewhere, but roaring fire going in the corner. And a pretty gorgeous looking little bar through and through. So have a wander on through. So I'm seeing this at the same time that you are. Yeah, another fire going. Always a good sign to see fires rearing and going nicely. Yeah, another absolute stonker of a pub, to be honest. Yeah, easy to see why this won Camera Pub of the Year in 2023 as well. A nice little outdoor space to boot. Right, just outside the city wall, which is incredibly impressive. It really is. Like walking round the outskirts of it and seeing the city wall from both sides it is impressive. It is impressive. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that either. It's so weird walking along the side of it. So that is a travel lodge, and beneath that is a Wetherspoons. So we're going to do that in a minute, because we need a Wetherspoons carpet photo today, don't we? For one. So we will go in the Postern Gate, I think that is called, in a minute. But for now, up next for us is going to be the Mason's Arms. So yeah, just on the outside of the city wall, and again it looks a pretty old, pretty nice looking, full of character style boozer. So that, I'm going to walk across the road while I'm filming. The amount of times I've nearly got run over doing this. But up next then, the Mason's Arms with our 10th stop of the day. Absolutely gorgeous in here again. Some of the wood and things on the windows and stuff like that. Lovely fire, guys. Dog friendly again. Yeah, what an absolutely gorgeous looking place. So this is just outside the city walls, so it's one that could easily be missed if you're staying inside those walls. But it probably shouldn't be, because it should not be slept on. Look at it, it's another fire going there. And it is a really, really nice looking boozer, this. So I've gone with Black Sheep Blonde in here, because I've not had that one before. So that's what I've gone for in here. What absolutely gorgeous. Another fire going in this back room. Over in the corner. Yeah. Fantastic looking place, actually. Very impressed. Straight out of the Mason's Arms. Wander across this busy road. And then a Wetherspoons in the shape of a castle. Well, the bus gets out of the way. In the shape of a castle type thing. Just on the outside of the gate. Called a postern gate. So, this is stop 11. Yeah, a travel lodge with a Wetherspoons beneath it. It's an interesting place to put a spoons and a travel lodge, I suppose, together. So, on the outskirts of the final bit of the town wall. Big spoons, isn't it? I don't really know what else I can tell you. It's quite a big size spoon. The carpet is very generic. Not what I would expect for York, but decent ale range, decent size spoons. Yeah, it's a bit weird, that carpet, a bit generic. It's like Tetris gone wrong or something like that. But yeah, aside from that, it's a big old place. But it is a Wetherspoons. Yeah, decent enough guest ales on. I've gone with, what was it called? Middle Earth from Rooster Brewing. And that's it, yeah. Okay, so we did a spoons. I told you we're going to do a bit of variety today. Right, walking back up to where we came through earlier, down up towards Fossgate. Fossgate, is that what it's called? Fossgate, yeah, Fossgate. Because we couldn't get in the chopping block looked mega busy earlier. And so many people said to us we need to do this one. So that we'll head back up that way and get it down there. So it's the chopping block, it's at Warmgate Alehouse. So as you can see, yeah, the chopping block upstairs at Warmgate Alehouse, but yeah, loads and loads of people have actually shouted this one out and said to do it. 50 seats and a ghost in the loft. Well, sold. I mean, you had me at beer, but a ghost in the loft, sold. This is stop 12 of the day so far then. It's got a cool looking little place. I get why people had shouted this out. It's quite quirky in its decor. Just a nice looking little gaff. Another Brew York beer to add to my untapped that I never had before. This Karma Chameleon. That was not Starmer Chameleon because they could have kept that. Anything with the word Starmer in can be kept. But yeah, nice looking little gaff again. Very interesting. Another billiards table. So billiards is obviously a thing for York. Yeah, I can't remember how to play billiards. Otherwise, I would definitely dive in with a game. But no, I've got no idea how to play anymore. Walked back up Fossgate, and this one didn't open until 5, so it wasn't open we walked past earlier. It's called Fossgate Social, and Fossgate Social is craft beery. It's a coffee shop as well, apparently, which is why I find it strange that it doesn't open during the daytime. But it does craft beer, and I'm well up for a keg craft beer for now. So, stop 13, I think it is. Fossgate Social. Yeah, although it's craft beer, it's a little bit weird, a little bit pretentious. They've only got schooner glasses, so you can only have 2/3. Can't have a pint, you can't have a half, can't have a third. You've got to have 2/3 of the beer, which I hate. I don't understand why anybody does that. I just don't understand why anybody does that. It's a bit weird to me. Yeah, it's good as just, but it's just I find it a really weird, off-putting way of doing it. So I've got 2/3 of a social tail. Which is alright. And it is, yeah, it's a nice enough looking gaff, but yeah, it's just a bit pretentious. And I don't see the need for we only serve 2/3 of that. Weird. When you wander towards the Minster, so we're trying to do a couple of revisits now, stuff that we've done before. So there are 2 House of Trembling Madness. The original one was just called Trembling Madness, and it's just down here on this absolutely incredible looking little street. Where if you sort of walk up and down it, you will yeah, you'll be in awe of what it is. But this one, yeah, Trembling Madness. So bottle shop, and craft beer galore downstairs with a bar area and stuff up there that is, honestly, it's quite impressive. So second revisit of the day is going to be Trembling Madness, and you will see exactly why when we get inside. Before I even take you and show you upstairs, just see some of the you see why I absolutely love it in here quite so much. There are some absolutely incredible offerings from some of the best breweries anywhere in the UK.
They're that big, and it's 26%.
20, wow. Straight up daiquiri. Wow.
And they're 14.4.
Wow. There is some incredible stuff in here. Absolutely incredible stuff. And the little back room and stuff as well. But yeah, just you won't struggle to find something that you absolutely love in here, trust me. Oh, all the deliriums. Oh. But the main event is, as it says there, pub upstairs. So this is the main reason for coming in here. It really is. Aside from that absolute wealth of craft beer available downstairs, you've got to come upstairs. You've got to see the original Trembling Madness space. That is genuinely massively impressive. Look at it. It is a sight to behold. A great looking place, isn't it? We'll talk about beer lineups and stuff like that. So yeah, there is plenty of amazing stuff. And now I've gone with a half a number 5. Yeah, but just look at it. It's just class, isn't it? It's something totally unique and out of this world and different than anything else you will probably find at any time. What a wonderful place. Honestly, what a place that Trembling Madness is. So another one that we did do the first time, but the video really does not do this place justice, and it should. Because this is another one that is, it's on that, it can claim to be York's oldest pub. York's oldest licensing, it says outside. Established 1644, this one reckons. So who do you believe? That's the thing, isn't it? Who do you believe? But we are going to do a revisit then to the old Star Inn, REINNE. So yeah, it is completely beer. Established 1644. So is it York's oldest inn? Is it not? Who knows? There is a wonderful sword shop and things like that opposite it, though.
That's the shop you're asking.
That is the shop I was talking about. So you have to go down this alleyway to the old Star, and it is quite breathtaking. Let's have a wander together. Let's head on down. So the music is a bit loud, so we might not manage to make it all the way, but this is definitely one that you should come and seek out. So if it does get loud, I'm going to have to stop the music in a second. But this, if I remember rightly, is steeped in history, like most of York actually is, where the cellar was used for a lot. Yeah, it was the cellar and stuff was used during the Civil War as a morgue. So as you can imagine, probably plenty of wonderful ghost stories about this. But this is a pretty exquisite looking place. Even if we just start alone with that stained glass, that's internal as well. That is an internal room. But look how beautiful this place is. The music is far too loud and obnoxious for something so beautiful, but we're going to carry on in the hope that we can outrun the music. Might have to switch off. You know what, I'm going to switch off and we'll switch back on in a second when the next song's on. Next song. But yeah, look at it. So this is where the bits were. What an absolute incredible looking little place this is, isn't it? Oh, breathtakingly beautiful. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's one of those again. I've got to say, I absolutely love the place. It's a Green King, so the beer choice not the best, but the pub itself breathtakingly beautiful. So we've got time for one more, hopefully anyway. Right next door to the old Star is a cocktail bar, and it's called Evil Eye. So yeah, it's a new one for us. Not done of this. So in you go. Let's see if we can get in. Yeah, to be fair, this is a pretty great way of finishing. This is a fantastic little cocktail bar. A wonderful selection of gins in here, and a fantastic looking pina colada. Those gins, and a bit of Stone Temple Pilots going on the music, which I can't go wrong with. But yeah, my pina colada, I'm well happy with that. yeah, a great little final stop of the night for us. I mean, 16 up, not bad at all, eh? Well, that was night one. There was a lot of stuff that actually was shutting quite early tonight, and it is a Thursday. It is in January, so can't really begrudge that. But on the walk back to the hotel, final sight of the night is the Minster, which is honestly one of the most breathtaking sights in the entire the UK, isn't it? So yeah, that's us for night one. Please make sure you watch night two when that's up as well. Thank you very much. That is us for what is it? A Roman column. There you go, a Roman column to end the night. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you do watch night two. We'll be back tomorrow with plenty more for you. But yeah, 16, not bad for a first foray into York for the day today. Love you. We'll see you tomorrow. I feel so much better than I did, as you can probably tell. Woo. Cheers, guys. Love you.